This is Tru Rewind. This is Tru Rewind.
This is Tru Rewind. This is Tru Rewind.
This is Tru Rewind. This is Tru Rewind.
Hello. It is me, your True Hill Phenom SP3. We are back once again with Tru Rewind number 48, Hot Coffee. This is where me and the good brothers, we get back in time. We jump in the DeLorean, we pump up the flux capacitor, and we head off to the Monday Night Wars between WCW Nitro and WWF Raw. This week, we will be reviewing the April 15th, 1996 episodes of both shows. I am back once again with the connoisseur of reporting himself, Mr. Romeo Anthony Colon.
What is up, everybody? Raw coming off of their record rating. You wonder how Eric Bischoff and WCW are going to handle that.
We shall see, and we are here with the resident backseat driver, the supreme Ivan Ooze himself, Drunk Guy JJ.
How my good brothers doing? It's so crazy, man. Our intro is such a fucking botski, man. I feel like Riddle right now. But it's good to be back. We are here for.
Thank you, Stack King.
Thank you, exactly. Thank you, Stack King, man. I'm feeling it right now. But we are here for episode 48. We're back doing fucking Nitro, Kill Me Now, and we're gonna pick up. Hopefully, Raw picks up from where it left off last week with them records. Breaking them records.
Absolutely. If you're watching this right now, drop us a like, share this video with all your wrestling fans, friends, and family on all your favorite social media platforms. If you are new to the True Hill Heat YouTube channel, smash that subscribe button, hit the bell to stay notified for all the great content right here on True Hill Heat. If you're watching this premiere live, drop a comment in the live chat or tell us what you think about Tru Rewind, what you think about the Monday Night Wars between WCW Nitro and WWF Raw. And if you're watching this on demand, let us know in the comment section below your match of the night, MVP and LVP for both shows. Watch along with us and follow along in the journey. We got room in the back seat. Join us in the DeLorean. But in the front seat, the pilot, the driver of the DeLorean himself, Romeo, take it away.
April 15th, 1996. We'll start with Raw, which was taped again from San Bernardino, California. I'm tired of looking at this picture. The new rocker, Leif Cassidy, with Marty Jannetty versus the wild man, Marc Mero, with Savio. Woo! Mero with a sunset flip from the top to finish the match at 8:46 and win. I thought this was a much better clash of styles than what Mero had with Isaac Yankem. Go figure. And Leif Cassidy looked much more comfortable than when he was pretty nervous facing Shawn Michaels a couple of weeks before WrestleMania. He didn't botch, not that I saw. What do you think?
No, he looked a lot safer, a lot more comfortable in there. He was doing his little dance, which I got a kick out of. He was going with it. He was
cocky. He was pretty arrogant.
Yeah, he was Emma before Emma with that little dance there. So yeah, I like me some Leif Cassidy here. He felt comfortable, and Marc Mero was able to mesh very well with him, and he picks up a big win. And this feels like more of a fresh start, a big debut for Marc Mero. I think he looked a lot better here than against Isaac Yankem.
Drunk Guy?
Yeah, pretty dope intro. God, pretty dope opener. Leif Cassidy definitely played the hero very well in this match. Got to keep the wild man looking strong, and
Diesel was on the phone from Germany, pretty much saying Sean got what he asked for with that beating last week. It'll be no holds barred at In Your House between those good friends but better enemies.
Just rolls off the tongue. It's just natural.
So wait, all these, didn't mean to cut you off, but so I guess everybody, well, Go ahead, finish. 'Cause I don't want to spoil it. It's still a part of the show.
Okay.
Just go ahead.
From the Wrestling Observer newsletter, both Razor Ramon and Diesel's last day with WWF will be at the May 19th show at Madison Square Garden. I doubt anything interesting will happen there.
Hey, that was the first live event I've ever went to.
Man.
This guy, man.
The day after my birthday in 1996, I turned 8 years old, the May 18th, and then I went to Madison Square Garden May 19th.
So you were the kid that recorded that footage at the show, huh?
No, I didn't have any video cameras or a camera phone. I was just confused. I was very confused.
Why are the bad guys with the good guys? What's going on?
Why are they hugging each other?
What the fuck?
All right, next up was Bart Gunn versus the $1 Million champion, Stone Cold Steve Austin with Ted DiBiase.
Looking like a
Look at Ted
badass.
DiBiase. Speaking of Ted, from the Wrestling Observer newsletter,
Oh boy.
Gene Okerlund hinted on the hotline that Ted DiBiase will be coming into WCW as an announcer. And Dave says there may be some truth to this one. DiBiase's contract runs up in the fall, and there's been talks of coming into WCW as a character called Zillionaire Ted.
Oh my god, I'm done.
Yeah.
End this shit now.
Please stop. Please stop.
Hey, last week on Superstars, Steve refused to wrestle Savio Vega, but he would wrestle a masked guy named Caribbean Kid. Caribbean Kid beat him with a small package, unmasked himself. It's Savio Vega.
Who was the same height, the same weight as Savio Vega.
Everything.
God damn it. Stop making Stone Cold look like a fool. Sheesh.
Vince on commentary says Steve Austin will do anything. He'll cheat, lie, and steal. Wait a second. That sounds familiar.
It's like another guy from Texas, and it ain't Stone Cold.
Los Guerreros.
Vince updates us on Yokozuna. He has severe tendon damage in his leg. Also updates us on Ahmed Johnson, who apparently broke his thumb in the arm wrestling contest.
Jesus.
How?
Holding that table too damn hard, probably. That's how.
Yeah. The table didn't break. It broke his thumb. It makes sense.
Bart Gunn tries a sleeper, but Austin reverses into a jawbreaker and then viciously throws him in the ring post and finishes with the $1 Million Dream at 10:45. What you think, drunk guy?
They were really going to fuck at it in this match, man. It really wasn't that bad. You know, as a jawbreaker, it would look more like something he would go on to have as a finisher. I keep having the $1 Million Man or whatever the fuck he was, the ringmaster at this time. Excuse me, the ringmaster looking good. Obviously, they're going to pick up with this Caribbean guy, so definitely a solid match. It wasn't really bad at all. I kind of enjoyed this.
Well, he was Stone Cold Steve Austin by this time. He already made the name change, but I agree with you. This was a good match. Bart Gunn had his working boots on, or his cowboy boots, whichever or he calls it. But Stone Cold bumped
shit.
Yeah, bumped like crazy to make him look good. I guess this was like Bart Gunn trying to try out for a singles run that would never happen.
I guess Billy was hurt.
Yeah, Billy was hurt. That's the reason they had to relinquish the tag team titles.
Or out getting a DUI, something like that.
Probably, maybe, probably. Seems like what tag teams do.
I don't know. I saw myself say it must be a brother thing, a brother tag team thing.
Vince McMahon with Vader and Jim Cornette. Corny reminisces of Gorilla Monsoon getting taken out by Vader, then brags about Vader taking out Yokozuna. It'll be Vader versus Razor Ramon, the returning Razor Ramon, at In Your House. And then Cornette looks at his crystal ball and sees that after In Your House, Razor has made some bad career choices by signing
this was great.
to get in the ring with Vader. It's
Corny with the work shoot there. I love this.
Very
this
well
was
done.
A great promo by Corny here.
Of course, making fun of the fact that Razor Ramon signed with WCW. Nobody knows it yet. Sonny knows that we want her and expresses it in music video form. Hold on a second. This is kind of in the way. There, that's much better.
I know you want me.
I know you want me. You want my love. I know you want me. I know you want my love. Oh my.
They played that song for the full 4 minutes.
Yeah, the back then the videos they let the whole song rock.
I know you want me so bad for my love.
Still less time than Hit Row on NXT.
Oh man.
Still
We
on
are in
this.
a DeLorean, man.
Exactly. We're in 1996. I don't know.
I made a
what this-
U-turn. Sorry.
I don't know what
They
this
are
hit row
driving
is.
they are kids. They are children.
Then it's time for the IC title: Savio Vega versus Goldust with Marlena. Goldust starts things off by licking the championship belt. Then Vince McMahon calls this, they're engaged in psychological warfare. This is what
This Goldust's licking of Savio Vega just knocked Romeo out of it.
This is not what you do to my people.
Jesus. Now who's
Gonna have
after
to
me?
edit. Gonna have to edit that or leave it in if you want.
That's what she said?
That's what Goldust said.
I'm about to say that's what he has his tongue off, so maybe that's what he said. I don't know.
During a break in the corner, Goldust does not give a clean break. As a matter of fact, he grinds on Savio Vega.
Lord.
Vince McMahon asks King, hey, since we're having fun here, you think Goldust wears boxers or briefs? And King says it's a secret, Victoria's Secret.
Oh Jesus! I think the peak of this match was Goldust getting on the mic and saying if the fans don't shut up, he will come in the crowd and kiss every one of them.
The crowd didn't like it.
I would have shut up.
There was a very uncomfortable close-up of Goldust's ass.
Yo, yeah, that was highly unnecessary.
I now assume the Sunny video was like an early apology for what we're about to show you.
No, it's balancing the scales. Balancing the scales, you know.
Savio slaps Goldust's ass while he's going for a suplex. And then Goldust kisses him to the shrieks of horror from the crowd.
Yeah, that was hilarious. The crowd was like, "Oh no!"
There's a ref bump. Marlena gives Goldust the belt, but Savio super kicks it out of his hands and then hits him with the belt for the pin and the win at 15-18 to apparently win the IC championship. However, another ref saw Savio using the belt and feels that a DQ should have been called. Gorilla Monsoon comes out to settle Uncle Gino.
Uncle Gino coming to the save.
He vacates the title pending a rematch next week between these two. Dirty finish.
This is before they came up with like held in abeyance. Wouldn't that be like nowadays? Like it's held in abeyance. Yeah, this was just very, very long for a non-finish, basically. It was just strange. It was just very, very strange overall for me. Uncle Gino coming in to make the decision because apparently they didn't have another match to run for next week. This was the only match they really announced. They just told us that some people would be in action next week and we're getting this rematch. So they needed to fill the main event for next week, and here we have it.
Drunk guy.
This was bullshit. Goldust was definitely robbed. There's no reason that he got cracked in the head with his title to then have it vacated because another guy cheated. I didn't like the finish. Like you said, it went too long to have a payoff. Sad thing is we see that all the time now. Sorry, now I'm not in the DeLorean. But yeah, it was what it was. It wasn't that bad, you know, too much unnecessary things going on in the match, but we play on Goldust's character. But yeah, this is not how you end it. Oh man, this is not how you end the show. Well, this didn't even end the show, but yeah, it was what it was. I guess we'll see it next week. Too long.
Hey, call the WWF hotline. So you could click on option 6 so you can find out what the British Bulldog and Magic Johnson have in common.
Hopefully not AIDS.
Sheesh. I
All
hope
right.
not.
Bret Hart video package. We see footage of him after WrestleMania 12 telling the cameraman to fuck off.
I'm going to fuck off. I'm going to go home.
He doesn't shower as he drives off.
Dirty.
Oh, that must have been a musty ass car.
Yo, and I know it's a rental car. What is wrong
Yeah,
with you?
like he's gonna give it back to the rental place, and it smells all musty and shit.
Then there's footage of him talking in Germany. Bret Hart complains about the match, the Iron Man match, not being 60 minutes. If there was an overtime, why did they ring the bell in the first place? He waited for Shawn to make a mistake because he knows this guy makes mistakes, and he made it at the 59th minute. It wasn't his job to beat Shawn. It was Shawn's job to beat him. And then these words, oh boy. You'll never see me work for another organization because it'd be a step down.
Oh man,
there's another company out there throwing money around.
Deadly words.
And basically calls the guys leaving WWF greedy. And he's only greedy for respect. And the only place he will get respect is in the WWF. That should age well.
Man, all of that, literally all of that.
We're gonna need you to like take this clip and use it again when we get to 1997. So.
Oh. And from the Wrestling Observer newsletter, that interview was basically aired mostly to simmer down the rumors of Hart going to WCW.
Makes sense. Because we still didn't see him another fucking what? Spoiler, not really a spoiler, but we don't go
6
on to
months.
see Brett. Yeah, we don't go to see Brett anymore after that for another good 6 months, as it said.
Signs I saw: Leif Cassidy, WWF champ in 7 years.
Sheesh. Maybe ECW.
Hardcore champion.
Yeah, they just forgot hardcore. After
Yeah. And Monsoon is a buffoon. Sorry, Uncle Gino.
Damn it.
Well, this makes sense for that IC title crap. Sorry, yes, sorry, Uncle Gino, but yes.
To be fair.
Let's wrap up this Raw 130 finish. And Vacant is now a 2-time champion. He adds the IC title to his WCW title.
Man, what a record.
What a run. See, we just said Vader, Lex Luger, and Marc Mero were the only ones going back and forth, but Vegans there too.
Oh, wait, he's a 3-time champion. He also won the tag team championship.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a tournament for that.
That is true.
That's just always a Triple Crown winner. Wow.
It's true. Look at this. Look at Vegan. Vegan just collecting all the gold.
A mid-card title, a world title, and a tag title. Damn, all you need is a women's title next.
Triple crown in less than a year. Oh my god.
Match of the night, I'll go Austin Bart.
I agree. Austin Gunn was the match of the night for sure.
MVP, everyone's going to be talking about this guy from what he did tonight, Goldust.
I can't give it to him because he lost his title. He was robbed, but he still lost his title. So I'm going to go with Wild Man Marc Mero.
Oh, man. That's tough. Well, not really tough. I would say Goldust, but again, he got screwed. So it's not really his. I mean, technically not his fault. He got robbed. I'm going to go with Goldust, too.
LVP, Bret Hart with his sour grapes.
Oh, my God.
He made valid points.
No,
Very
he sounded like a crybaby back bitch with that promo. Oh my god! Just
okay,
crying.
but also for the stuff that he's gonna look stupid saying months from now, years from now.
Okay, to be fair, I'll go co-LVP.
It's not a 60-minute Iron Man match. It wasn't a 62-minute Iron Man match. It was a 60-minute Iron Man match.
Hey, those are valid
get out
points.
my locker room.
That was valid points. I'm going with Brett and that damn cheater Savio Vega. What a baby face.
We'll put our thumbs out. In 3, 2, 1, it'll be thumbs up or thumbs down for this edition of Raw. 3, 2, 1. Unanimous thumbs in the middle.
This is another thumbs in the middle type of show. We got good promo from Diesel over the phone. We got the good match with Austin and Bart Gunn. Marc Mero looked good in his re-debut, I'll say, his official debut with Sable in his corner. But we still got that 15-minute fucking Intercontinental title match for a non-finish. So
Grab
balance out
that
the
grab
scale.
ass match.
And
Plain grab ass.
and whiny Bret Hart not
Yes.
looking good here. Should have just kept him off TV and not shown the behind the scenes of WrestleMania.
Man, he's a face. You got him looking like a piece of shit. Like he's just super salty. He lost everything. Like that it was unnecessary. And then I way to close the show.
The rating last week, they did the record 4.7. What do you think they did with Nitro coming back? Drunk guy.
This is actually tough. This is probably the toughest one because people still like Hogan for whatever reason at this time. 3.6.
I'm gonna go 3.8.
Drunk guy has won 2 in a row.
Oh,
It was down, way down, 3.1. Back around their normal
I knew I should have
territory.
went under. Should have went
Yeah,
under.
I was like, Nitro's back. It's not gonna be. It can't be that. It can't be too hot. So
Let's switch the channel to Nitro.
click.
Which, guys, remember Raw said they're starting at 8:57?
Yeah.
Nitro started at 8:56.
Oh, this is what it means to be in a ratings war, ladies and gentlemen.
April 15th.
And they went right to the action as well.
Again, they're in Charleston, West Virginia, where there was a tornado warning. Woo. And guys, some news in the wrestling world this week from the Wrestling Observer newsletter. Brian Pillman was in a car accident and thrown 40 feet from his Jeep. Hospitalized in Cincinnati. Multiple fractures and cuts. Ran off the road. Listed in critical condition, not expected to be life-threatening. And this couldn't have come across as a worse time for Pillman's career, as his WCW contract expired this week, and he was in the midst of basically a bidding war between the WWF, WCW, and also had plans with ECW. There's a dark side of the ring on this.
Yep. This man almost messed up the biggest payday of his career.
Bischoff starts the program saying, forget that canned stuff, this is live. This isn't history. This is history in the making.
And we'll start 1 minute earlier. Fuck that.
Yeah. Get my
with
shit.
Hulk Hogan.
Oh,
His
turn
entrance.
channel.
Oh. Jumped by Arn Anderson and Taskmaster as he enters the ring. They explain Booty Man is hurt, so the planned tag match that they were going to get the upper hand. Last laugh. It's a handicap match now.
And his master plan was the stipulation: if they won, he gets the manager of his choice. What?
Oh my
What?
god.
Like
You
they were gonna
couldn't do that regardless. You're not having to have a stipulation. Like you can't just go beat up a manager. Like, oh my god.
Hogan just wanted to get handsy on Liz and Woman, it seemed.
But if Arn and Taskmaster won, they get Booty Bay alone in the ring.
Ooh.
So hold on. All right. Oh man. So let me get this clear. Booty Man and Hulk Hogan have a stipulation for a match for them to benefit them, and it's a secret. Only for in hindsight, the stipulation was going to benefit the team they're facing. Are you fucking kidding me?
Either or.
Yeah.
I would have took the booty band in this matchup to avoid seeing the ugliest figure fours I've ever seen in my motherfucking life.
2 of them.
Oh my god. It's like he couldn't figure it out.
He couldn't figure out the figure four.
He was like, does my leg go here or there, brother? I don't know.
Just shoot it, brother. Just shoot it.
Hogan with chair shots to Arn and Sullivan. I guess they're legal.
Should have been
wins.
disqualified. This is ridiculous.
The leg drop wins it. He throws Woman in the ring, forces Elizabeth in the ring too.
What a baby face.
What a baby face. Woman tries to sacrifice Liz.
I
He
was like,
grabs
you
both of
motherfuckers
them.
turning on each other. What the fuck type of course?
And that pissed me off too. Oh my god. Continue, good brother. Oh my man.
Woman screams for her life. Very uncomfortable.
Come on.
Oh my god.
I didn't mean it like that. Jeez.
Oh god, no. That's the wrong terminology for women.
We keep hopping at the DeLorean here. You gotta take the car.
He lets the ladies go so he can go after Jimmy Hart.
The bell didn't even ring. What the fuck is this? I still don't know what the fuck happened after this.
Hart throws powder in Hogan's face. I guess he missed.
And he missed. He missed. Or Hogan no-so did.
Big boot to Hart. I mean, jeez. The Giant comes down, choke slams Hulk Hogan.
No-so's that.
Hogan sells it for maybe 1 second, and then he gets up. Big boot, eye rake, body slam. Oh,
Didn't even want to go for the leg drop. Why is the ref still in the ring?
Why the fuck is the Giant selling that shit forever? Like he's just swirling around like, because this motherfucker wants to pose. Jesus.
He's like Humpty Dumpty. He's like, oh.
Mean Gene taps Hogan on the shoulder. He wants an interview, even though Hogan's still kicking his ass.
How does Mean Gene? Like, Mean Gene, what type of timing do you have? You deserve to get body slammed at that point.
Almost got body slammed on instinct. The interview, Hogan doesn't say much, just yelling he's coming for the WCW Heavyweight Championship. From the Wrestling Observer newsletter, Hogan was originally scheduled to be written off TV with an injury angle so he could go film a movie. The plans changed into this.
Man, I would have rather had him take an injury angle. Yeah, go film a movie. Go film Thunder in Paradise and be off for a few weeks, man. Get the fuck out of here.
Also from the Wrestling Observer newsletter, Chris Benoit is expected to return and start a feud with Kevin Sullivan, the Taskmaster, filling the role that Brian Pillman had formerly been in. Surely nothing important ever comes out of this.
I wonder what would happen.
Man, that's creepy. That's kind of creepy.
What else you got on this
Taskmaster
opening segment?
Cancer, he doesn't even know it.
It's like he's setting himself up.
Next.
I mean, the better, less said about this, the better. So let's move on, please.
Pepe Fashion Report. Would that make you feel better?
Yeah, you got anything, drunk guy?
Yeah. Pepe was actually doing a little thug this. I don't understand how the hat matched the fit because it was camo and orange, so it looked kind of cool. But I don't know what the fuck the hat was going for. So Mongo McMichael got to do a little better. But Pepe looked like he was ready for war, but then he got scared when the war started with the hat on. So
adjusted.
Public Enemy rightfully gets jumped by the Nasty Boys on the way to the ring after their shenanigans 2 weeks ago. Anything goes here. Tables, trash cans, mayhem. Grunge misses a splash off the top rope through a table, and Knobs pins him for the win at 9 minutes, 11 seconds. After the match, Sags is set up on a table on the outside. Rocco Rock is begging Grunge to get out the way so he can dive onto him. Grunge just says, just do it. And Rocco says, fuck it.
Like yo.
Takes out Grunge. They both splash into Sags on the table. Weird as fuck, and I'm sure Sags didn't appreciate two of these guys splashing into him on the table. What the hell was this?
Yo, your description was the best. Because I had the same thought. I was just like, why won't he move out the way?
Get the fuck out of the way.
Like go.
And then I was
All
like,
right.
this really sucks for Jerry Sags.
Poor guy.
Oh my god! But the match was a lot of fun. This was a wild, clunky brawl, but this is what you expect from the Nasty Boys and Public Enemy. This is doing well to get Public Enemy over, as they're just totally out there. They're totally wild. They fit the ECW theme, which gives Nitro a level of unpredictability where you don't really know what the Public Enemy matches are going to be like, but you know they're going to be wild, and this was another one.
And Drunk Guy, to piggyback on that, you don't see these kind of matches on Raw. You might see them on a pay-per-view, but not on Raw.
No.
No,
Anything else on that, Drunk Guy?
definitely not. And it was definitely an enjoyable match. Like, yeah, it was definitely an enjoyable match. Like Sid said, wild brawl throughout. I feel bad for whoever had to clean up that ring. That shit was a bunch of garbage just everywhere. But definitely a fun 10-minute brawl for sure.
Next up, we had Earl Robert Eaton with Jeeves versus the Macho Man Randy Savage. Eric Bischoff, incorrectly on commentary, says more people watch Nitro than any other wrestling program. That's just a flat-out lie. Flat-out lie. Especially considering last week, you got your ass hit the highest rating, even though you didn't air. They got the highest rating, not you. You didn't get that when you were unopposed.
They said a lot of BS on commentary on this show.
Oh yeah, WCW was known for that, saying the stupidest shit on commentary. Yes.
And as if two horrible figure fours tonight weren't enough, Earl Eaton also does a pretty bad one.
Hey, it looked better than Hogan's.
It was.
It made Hogan. It made.
Look at this. Come on, what is this?
Hey, Hogan's figure four made the Miz's look like Jeff Jarrett. So come on.
They troll Savage having the horseman shirt in his face. Savage reverses, chases off Jeeves, who tried to interfere. Elbow drop, wins it in 4 minutes. And then the babyface catering crew comes out to stop Randy from delivering another elbow drop. But Randy just dives over them and hits it anyway. And then these guys have the audacity to handcuff Randy Savage, not Randy Orton.
This would have felt more legit if it was Randy Savage. I mean, Randy Orton.
It's because Eaton and Randy, they sounded like you add them together, you get Randy Eaton, Randy Orton. You know, I'm all over the place. Anyways,
wrestling dictionary over here.
These guys aren't the cops. I can't imagine my friends, coworkers, handcuffing me.
I would never.
Yo, listen, you have to meet outside. What the fuck is you doing? Fuck this. Fuck this shit. I ain't the police. Fucking get the fuck out of here. Bro, shot goddamn mom's putting me in handcuffs. First of all, mind your fucking business for one. I don't know why you even interfere. Let me beat this dude's ass after he gave me that terrible ass figure four. So mind your business. That's all. Just mind your business.
He taunted me and reminded me of my ex-wife that's spending all my money. Bullshit.
Bad they got handcuffs? What is this?
Well, Nitro's used handcuffs before. They got the handcuffs in the back. Tonight's Nitro brought to you by the movie The Great White Hype.
Classic.
And World Tag
Better than
Team
this episode for sure.
Championship. Luger and Sting versus Ric Flair and the Giant. Flair flirts with Mongo's wife at ringside, Deborah McMichael. Brain trolls Mongo on commentary for that.
The audacity.
Luger almost takes out Sting flexing.
Sting was looking fresh with that white, with that all
white red was fire. Yeah.
Ric Flair gets thrown a few times to the outside to the Giant. The Giant catches him and throws him back. Flair didn't like it. Chops the Giant. The Giant walks off before a commercial. We come back from commercial. He's back. Everything's okay.
It's all right. It's cool. All the Brain had probably the worst call of the whole show. He says, talking about woman and Miss Elizabeth, saying they help anyone they are with to victories. Like they weren't in Arn and Taskmaster's corner when they lost a 2-on-1 fucking handicap
match. And on top of that, how the fuck are they cool all of a sudden? She's about to sacrifice you.
She said, better you than me. Better you than me.
Yeah.
No.
Very, very weird. Booking again. Hey, you want to see a figure four done right? There you go. There you go. The fourth one of the night by the master.
Fourth time's the charm.
Sting with a hot tag and does what he does best to Ric Flair every time. Gets the Scorpion Deathlock on Flair as Flair is distracted. As Ref is distracted by Liz. And oh no. They're going to do it again, aren't they? They're going to do it again. Luger gets in the face of woman who's got hot coffee again. Luger ducks the hot coffee, and it goes in the face of Sting as the Giant tries to ignore what's happening, and the ref calls for the bell. Giant chokeslams Luger and Sting, laying them out. They're not as over as Hulk Hogan. They don't get the right to stand up and no-sell the Giant's chokeslam. Flair and Giant celebrate as Flair pins both of them for laughs.
Hey, at least this week, the ref noticed that there was hot coffee to give the baby faces the victory. But also, considering these are baby faces, when the hell did Lex Luger turn babyface? Because we have no inclination that he's still a heel at this point.
Exactly.
Well, the commentary team, I think it was Brain, was like trolling, saying like, "Oh, Lex knew what he was doing. He ducked so Sting could get hit by the coffee." Something like that.
Exactly. Yeah, that was the only hint that he's still his heel character.
Which is stupid. You got hot coffee thrown at you. You're not worried about who's behind you.
Exactly.
You're trying to
exactly. You're trying to duck. I would have hit it out of
Sting.
To be fair, I would have hit it out of her hand because I thought he was trying to protect Sting to begin with. But hey, to each his own. You gotta fend for yourself when you see it coming.
Anything else on this ending, drunk guy?
This picture describes everything. Liz is always fucking looks lost. I'm just over this shit. They done upgraded from a heel to coffee now. Like, what the fuck now? What is next? A mouse trap? Like, what the fuck is gonna be next? Like, come on, man.
High heels, handcuffs, coffee.
Speaking of handcuffs, let's go right back to it because Bischoff handcuffs the Brain, the handcuffs from earlier, and celebrates with Mongo.
What babyface announcers? Yes.
I know, right?
Let's handcuff poor Bobby.
Bobby should really retire now.
Absolutely.
Let's wrap up this Nitro. One dirty finish. I'm gonna say Mongo was awful for the 29th time.
30th. Last time
30th?
was 29.
Okay.
Last time was 29.
2 handcuffs, 1 hot coffee.
It sounds like you're ordering something from the deli.
Very kinky
I know,
order.
right? It sound like a fucking police officer. Police officer starter kit. Handcuffs, coffee, or eat some donuts.
Match of the night. Definitely the Public Enemy and Nasty Boys for me. At least entertaining wise. Drunk guy. Sid?
Yeah. The anything goes, falls count anywhere. Nasty Boys, Public Enemy, best match by far on this night.
MVP, I'll say Ric Flair for bumping like crazy at the end there. He looked good. Drunk guy.
Damn, that's so crazy. I didn't even think that far ahead of it.
We only do this every week.
I know, man. But like this episode, like I fell asleep. I had to wake back up. I didn't think so. I just had to watch. I just watched it. But I actually can say Hogan because he looks strong.
Oh boy, we're gonna have juxtaposition here.
But I'm not doing that. So I'll go with Flair. Fuck it.
I had to be different this week. I didn't want to go Flair again. So #free Savage. I went with Macho Man Randy Savage. He looked strong in his matchup, and it took four guys.
He got handcuffed by some jabronis.
It took 4 of them. It took 4 of them, though. It took 4 of them to handcuff this man.
Oh man.
Sheesh. Free Savage. #free Savage.
Free
Brittany. Free Savage.
My LVPs are 2 gentlemen you just named, Hulk Hogan and Randy Savage. Randy Savage getting handcuffed by your friends, never a good thing. And Hulk Hogan with his disastrous booking of overcoming 2-on-1. Drunk guy.
I mean, if we're gonna keep up the politics of the show, Hogan can't be LVP.
Yes, he is. I got Hogan at LVP. Those horrible figure fours. God damn it! That was a monstrosity.
Oh man, you know what? That's already that. I've already erased that out of my mind. Yes, Hogan is LVP. I take that back. I had to get that out of my mind. But yes,
I got
those atrocious, those terrible. Right.
I got two LVPs myself. I got Hogan and Taskmaster. I'm gonna sacrifice Arn Anderson since he didn't take the pin. So yeah, Savage. Savage is my MVP. Hogan and Taskmaster LVPs.
Put a thumbs out. And 3, 2, 1 will be thumbs up or thumbs down for this edition of Nitro.
I'll be generous and wait this time.
1. Unanimous thumbs down. The rating, 2 weeks ago, they did a 2.8 against Raw. Raw did a 3.1 tonight. What do you think they did this week, Sid?
I'm going to say they did a 3.0.
Drunk guy?
I'm gonna just go with Sid. That's what I'm gonna choose. I'm like, they missed a week off. People gonna want to watch. Give them I'll say a 3.
They are down to a 2.8. Oh no, it's the same they did 2 weeks ago, but they lose this one against Raw. Raw wins 3.1 to 2.8. In the ratings war, WCW still leads 14-12 with 2 ties. From the Wrestling Observer newsletter, there's talk of WCW Nitro expanding to 2 hours each night. Oh, that'll make our job much more fun. It would generate more money for WCW, which they could use to acquire more stars and also give them an hour jump on Raw. Fuck. Dave, we'll see about that. Dave thinks 2 hours might be a little overexposure. Oh, the old days.
Good call, Dave. Good call.
On the Tru Rewind scoreboard, I guess Raw wins this week, which means it is WCW 15, WWF 13, and that means Nitro has lost 9 of the last 10 head-to-head weeks here on Tru Rewind.
The lead that was
we used to shit on Raw.
The lead has tightened up. It's only two up for WCW Nitro as we head into April 22nd, 1996. Oh man, we lost Romeo.
We always lose him at the end.
I know. There we go. There he is.
They just love picking me out randomly. Somebody hears us.
Apparently.
I like what I say.
So yes.
Every time we talk about Dave.
We only have a 2-week lead for WCW Nitro as we go into April 22nd, 1996. Let us know in the comment section below what you thought about this week, what you thought was the better show, your MVP, LVP, match of the night. Drunk Guy JJ, please tell the people where they can find you on social media.
Oh, shit, excuse me, Jesus.
There's a mute
Instagram.
Damn, pal.
I didn't expect that. I was about to start talking. Sound like Ultimate Warrior. Instagram, Hacksaw_J_Duggan. Twitter, Drunken Master JJ. Facebook, my name is my name. You can follow the gang. We're everywhere. Pornhub, Instagram, RedTube, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, AOL.
I thought you were going to say Instagram again.
Instagram, get these followers up, baby. We trying to hit the thousands. We ain't selling for the hundreds. We trying to reach the thousands. All right, we everywhere. So we do. We keep providing you that good content. What more can I say?
Romeo, where can they find you, sir?
The Pride of NY, Twitter and Instagram, right here on the True Heel Heat YouTube channel. Check out Rated Raw Superstars. Me and Drunk Guy every week after Raw live, and NX3 every week covering NXT with Chris G and Ness. Check that out.
And you can find me on Twitter.
I gotta start plugging Raw Radio. Like I don't have another show.
That's all right.
Sorry, bro. I'm letting you down, man.
One of us does it.
Next time we got it.
He's got you. You can follow me on Twitter at TrueHeelSP3. You can, of course, see me right here on the True Heel Heat YouTube channel every single Saturday on True Heel Heat Weekly Podcast with Miss Chrissy Love, Top Guy JJ, reviewing the whole wrestling world, all the latest news and the biggest shows we preview every single week. Of course, you can also find me on the Powered 4 TV YouTube channel with Powered 4 SP3 with John Scott every Wednesday, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. You can find me on Wrestling Daily YouTube channel with Alex McCarthy every single Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. And you can find me on the Sportskeeda Wrestling YouTube channel following SmackDown with Smack Talk every single Friday night. Like this video, share this video with all your wrestling fans, friends, and family. Share this video on all your favorite social media platforms. Comment down below, comment in the live chat, and let us know what you think about Tru Rewind episode 48. So, for the connoisseur of reporting, Mr. Romeo Anthony Colon, for the Supreme Ivan News, Drunk Guy JJ, it is me, your True Heel Phenom SP3. This has been Tru Rewind episode 48, Hot Coffee. We are signing off until next time.
Oh man.